we're ready. Alright. Flashing lights warning. Be advised. Oh. Look at the aesthetic. It's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my god, yes. Oh, it's too good. That was immaculate. 10 out of 10. Okay, I feel like volume looks good on my end. It's so annoying because, like, the recording, it'll be perfect when you test out the recording, but then when you stream it, everyone's like, oh, it's too quiet. I'm like, are you sure your browser just isn't turned down? Because that's usually how I find out when everything's too quiet. Alright, we're pressing any button. We're playing with English audio because I want to show support to English VAs. And, you know, plus different language means when I play it again, I can choose Japanese. But for this, I'm going to choose English, so. Wow, that was instant. Oh, the cutscenes look so good! I'm dead. Oh my god, it's a grass baby. Aww. Okay. For goodness sakes, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
She just said it again. Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise! 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 Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. That's a mood. All the steak I could ever want. All the shiny dresses. One for each day of the week, with shoes and jewels to match. And maids. All the maids I could ever want. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise! Oh, for goodness sake. She's very bothered by everything straight away. On your way home, lass. What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? I don't know what fucking accent I'm doing. You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise, we've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? No, she's a love interest. Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll just be fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Oh, I can't stand these folks. Movement, interact, menu, run. You gotta love when a game gives you a run button. Schwa? This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Right, Primal Dwarf, up Kieferberg Peaks. I mean, I feel like the way they were going was good, right? Oh, that's nice. I'd best head on home before it gets too late, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm just looking around, relax. I guess it's the way they went, huh? Okay, it's not. I always go every way but the way I'm supposed to go. Somehow. That always happens. Okay, then I guess it's up. Like how they showed off the reflection. Like, yeah, we got graphics. What about them? Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. So I guess I'm going to the peak. What is this? Sparkly thing. Item get. Acquired grapes. There's like a giant grape in the foreground. Uh-oh.
For goodness sake!
It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Oh, something's gonna chase me. Yep, I bet that's a save point. Yeah. I knew it. Oh. I love how everything just feels handmade. It's so good. Oh, this is my house. I see. She's like, I have to find my way home in the dark. Her house was like 3 steps in front of her. I ought to find my matches. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. Is this a spindle? Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel. I don't have the time to tidy this mess up. A big, shiny iron pot. Its inner surface is covered in scratches. Well, you're telling me to look for something, so I'm looking. Item get. Acquired 1 broom. It's too dark to tell what happened here. I mean, I can tell. There is nothing to eat in this house. The We Got Food at Home starter pack. Maybe upstairs? God, you live in a fucking haunted house. What's the matter with you? This creepy rug. Oh, jeez. I was mashing A, but I got spooked. What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or? I told you live in a haunted house. What was I thinking leaving it here? The tinderbox. There we go. I ought to light the fire now. Use lantern. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Good grief. What if it was the witch the townsfolk have been going on about?
Keep it together, Elise.
It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. Already picked up your broom, so it's fine. New objective. Find the burglar. There's a handprint. What's this filthy thing on my wall? Whoever broke into my house is getting a proper earful, that's what. Man, all the creaking. It is very spooky. Is there anything else upstairs? Or was that it? It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Holly's room. Not that there's anything to see there anyhow. This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Is this your room? Yes, it is. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime. Endings. Oh. Whoever broke into my home must be out there somewhere. How am I to sleep like this? got like a little cozy room going on. Kind of small though. How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Oh, the camera's zooming out. What is this? Oh, hell nah. Oh, that's the witch. There you are, you shameless thief.
Out with it!
Give me back all you took. Right?
Hurry it
Now. Wow, did she just hit her with the broom? Wait, please. Please forgive me. Oh my god. You're having a domestic. Explain yourself, you wretch. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief!
Hurry it up!
Give me back everything you took, right now! I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but
I didn't take anything, ma'am.
Huh?
Now show me your pockets and make it quick. I keep telling you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds. What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh, that's...
I'm a traveler, ma'am.
Huh?
Turn around. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Be that as it may, you're still...
Oh, but
Please forgive me. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shush it!
Would you stop calling me that?
I'm sorry. For goodness sake.
Alright, well... I might let you go, if you can prove your innocence, that is. And then it just turns into Ace Attorney.
Oh, that's...
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can...
Sorry,
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it! A maid.
Alright.
Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house, from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry,
Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do?
yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I am not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am, and it is very kind of you, but I am not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you?
I'm sorry.
You don't. I apologize.
Alright.
My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
Ah, yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. She's got those clogs on. My name is Rosen Marine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
Just Elise is fine. Come now, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
It's like 11:30 at night. Yes, of course. How could you even do all this? Look at my floors! I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well... You know what you did.
Anyway.
Here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows.
Alright.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood?
Of course. For goodness sake.
And I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
Come now, let me show you to the well out back.
Oh, but
I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk. She's gonna get lynched.
You hear?
Are we clear? Yes, Elise. Sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. New objective. Go to bed. Yeah, let's put that away. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or... Oh. Worse even, what if... Oops. Or disconnected. She's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about. Oh, what would Granny Holly do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. To be fair, you know, you're probably having a hard time with your adopted mother passing away. It's morning already? I can't be late for Sunday Mass, or Father Hans will... Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. Oops. I accidentally... Like that. Got 9 matches. Okay. Interesting choice of decor. Did it always look like this?
Oh.
Or maybe not.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... Hey!
Rose and Marine.
Was that her name? I can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Now, where could she have gotten to? Is she gonna be in the same place that she was at before? It's not in the pantry. Hmm. She is here.
Rose and Marine. For goodness sake.
There you are, you.
Elise.
Honestly, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind. Come with me now.
I'm sorry.
Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for? Some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what I did too.
For goodness sake.
I got it. All that's dead and buried. Now come, I'm running late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Wait for me, Elise. Block. It's so anime.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Where have you been? You know this goat?
Of course.
We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say?
Anyway.
I ought to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
I'll be back in a moment, Flock. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it!
I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind.
For goodness sake.
Good grief. You do remember I hit you with the broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot? Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. I'm heading out.
All right.
Don't wander about and don't make a mess.
Of course.
I won't. Pursue your love interests. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head to schedule a romantic date for later. Should we schedule a romantic date for later? Why not? Before you go, Elise. I have something to tell you if you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Ah, well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? For goodness sake! It'd best be worth my while, you hear? Ah, I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Each date will skip one time period. There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. This farmland? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. So which way am I going exactly? I guess out the back door, huh? I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Unlocked map menu. Creek, viewpoint, crossroads, village entrance, village square. I see. So we head right across the creek. Okay, well, my mistake. Jeez. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a save point. Okay. This way? Yeah. There you are, Elise. It's Gretel. Come here, why don't you? Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? Looking cheeky again today, dearie. I have $10 to my name. No, it only costs 1 for a match. We'll go ahead and just get... Oh, that's 12, I see. Okay, we'll just grab a loaf of bread while we're here, I guess. Tell me if you need anything else, dearie. That goat. So cute. All story events are marked with the book icon. If marked with time, they'll skip one time period. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Wow, that's the first thing you say to me? Good morning to you too, Miss Bertha. Oh, her name's Bertha. Now it all makes sense. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Her name is Odalie? Why wouldn't I, Miss Odelie? I don't know. My, Elise, you do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. What was? For goodness sake, Elise. Did you not notice the state Kieferberg is in? There was a frightening windstorm last night. It swept through the alleys, nearly ripped some roofs off. Even mine was covered in dead wood. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odalie? Oh, I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Oh, Odalie, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marley. These names. All I can see is we're running late for mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh?
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. Freya. How are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
Oh, what can we do?
Oh, me neither. And all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh, keep quiet, you two.
I'm
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise.
Shush it, you.
You're the one wittering on, Freya. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Uh-oh. You know what happens with Walpurga. That can't be good. Amen. Well, no wonder. No wonder, like, Madoka Magica anime exists. These people have been praying to Walpurga and giving it strength the whole time. No wonder Homura can't save Madoka from becoming a magical girl. It all comes together. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Oh, the moon at the bottom right, like for nighttime, looks creepy as hell. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Lebkuchen. Lebkuchen.
Shush it, you.
Very funny. Jokes aside, Elise. Don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? Oh my god, savage. She thinks it's great, though. You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell?
For goodness sake.
I'd best get to work now, before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
She's giving me the bedroom eyes. Don't forget to come about later. I won't. Unlocked relationship menu. Oh, she's got one too, but I've already got to track your suspicion levels? What? There's a suspicion level? Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, I couldn't figure out suspicion. I don't know what the suspicion thing is. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this because I want more context. I'm like, what is that? There's 40 achievements. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I get it. I see what's going on here. We best send word to Primaldorf. Primaldorf? Before... Ah, Elise, didn't see you there. Send word to Primaldorf, Mr. Gustav. We're having folks from Primaldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad as up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? You ought to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav, thank you. I'm gonna adjust the volume very slightly, because it's just loud enough to give me a headache. Let's take a look around. We got free reign. What is this? I remember sneaking into Father Han's study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. This must be Lepkichin's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious I can't get past the first sentence. No wonder Father Hans is such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Father Hans' holy scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. Holy shit. She just annihilated him. I remember sneaking... Oh, okay, yeah. It's just the other room. Was this a sink? I've never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they've ever been used for anything. The pearly stone basin sits untouched. Is it basin or basin? No, it's definitely basin. Basin doesn't sound right. What did I pick up? Oh shit. Some occult note. There's something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting, and thy grace all embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on the Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life, bearing grove. A prayer? There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maple. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. In the crossroads? I wonder who dropped this. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Investigate the notes you found. What's up here? Place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. That looks very nice. We're a big fan of the scenic shots. What is this? I stopped lighting candles ever since Granny Holly passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. Kept burning in the wake of a prayer, each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. I don't know, they don't look like they're lit.
For goodness sake!
What a bore. To think I'll have to work all day until the evening. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, dusk. All goals marked with the time icon will skip 1 time period. Let's go ahead and save. If you're really bad, I don't want to like initiate another date with someone else. What if that happens at the same time? Talk to all these people. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise? Folks can look after their own homes, I say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Miss Laura Lee. Alright, whatever you say. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't then. No, I don't think I have. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix anyhow. Well, that escalated. I wouldn't be so certain. Okay, that looks to be my job. All available tasks are marked with the sweep icon. Each task you do will skip 1 time period. Okay. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your money wisely in the shops. You've seen what it did to the alleys, Marley. Oh, Odalie, what are we to do with you? Is everything alright? Odalie here is making too much of that windstorm is all. You'll see, Marley. See what, Miss Odalie? Old Jokin's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodland. It's that wretched witch. For goodness sake. You'd best keep such thoughts to yourself, Odalie. Townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. I am simply trying to alert folks to the... You ought to watch your words, dearie. That's what happens when you try Miss Marley's patience, I suppose. Dude, they're witches. Look at them. 100%. They're witches. In disguise or something. I don't know. Look at that cat. Okay, so we're gonna take a look around the town. Just take it easy. See what it has to offer. Can't go into that house. Anvil. Mr. Wilhelm's been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Oh. Now we're blocked by the foreground. That appears to be as far as we can go. There's definitely something creepy going on here. Some unsettling shit. You can just go so far. Is that a door? It looks so small. Miss Linda sure likes her flowers, huh? I would never have the patience to look after this many. Neatly potted in vases of all sizes, the many bristling flowers bloom in colorful clusters. We can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise. It's that witch folks keep wittering on about. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence. Old Jokins. Calm down, Brynhild. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why, who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? We all know old Jokin's making too much of it, as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... last night was so frightening, it left us all wondering. I understand, Miss Dorothea, yet fretting like this isn't... worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Miss Bertha, you're right. Suspicion down. Okay, we passed a suspicion check. Why would they be so suspicious of me in the first place, though? I guess I didn't have any suspicion. It didn't change, so... So if you get it maxed out, do you get lynched for being a witch? Is that what happens? I imagine that's exactly what happens. What a mess! I won't be going through here anytime soon. Wow, so lazy. Could just pick it up, but you're like, nah, fuck that shit. His puppy! Same here. I mean, it makes sense. It blocks off your path. So you can't really go to too many places. Well, we talked to them. Is there anything this way? We can actually look at the map. That's the back alleys, square, inn, and the well. Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Sundays are for taking one's leisure. I'm afraid I can't afford to take my leisure, old Jokin. The festival's this Saturday, Elise. There won't be any shortage of work, I'm sure. You ought to look after yourself. Ludwig's right. We're facing rather trying times. Trying times, you say? That windstorm was a warning from the witch, lass. Oh, for goodness sakes. We'll be heading out on patrol again tonight, old Jokin. As for you, Elise, make certain you head on home before nightfall today. May Saint Walpurga's blessings be upon us. I mean, even if they're right about the witches, who cares if they're not causing any problems? I think Walpurga would be the one causing problems. So they just use it as a table now? Is that what they do? Alma's home is rather folksy, isn't it? This red wall of hers is such a nuisance, though. It's not even your house and you're calling it a nuisance. What do you say, Elise? About what, Miss Marlin? Don't mind us. We were just talking about the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to find... Excuse me. To find a groom, Elise. Is there any men my age in this town, first of all? Can't say I'm interested, if I'm honest. Don't try her patience, Marlin. Oh, I was right about Elise's age when I met Tristan. Lucas, too. He wasn't much older when he left for Primaldorf to get married. Okay, that's another town, right? Linda, what did I tell you? I won't hear another word about your brother, Linda. Best I leave them to it. What, he get banished? She said he went to get married, but I don't know. Sounds like they banished his ass. Here I thought I wouldn't be seeing you today, Elise. Everything's fine, Miss McTilde. I hardly noticed the windstorm. Oh, you can't imagine how glad I am to hear that, dearie. I'm afraid I wasn't as fortunate, however. Dude, watch them all be, like, so afraid of witches, but, like, Holly is a witch, guaranteed, and so are all these old ladies. They're all witches. The town is run by a council of witches. I'm afraid I wasn't as fortunate, however. I can lend a hand with anything you need. Thank you, my dear. All is well, don't fret. I woke up to a pile of branches blocking my front door, that's all. I had to wait for the lads to come and clear it out. Well, I'm glad it wasn't more serious. So am I, Elise. I was worried about you. Living all alone up in the mountains. I can look after myself. Oh, I can only hope we can all have a better night's sleep tonight. Little puppy! There's another job here. And there's a shop. What do they sell? Not that I have any money, but... Hello. Hello there, Wilma. Also sells matches, sells bandages. Ointment, grape juice. And then she calls me sweetheart and darling. It's like they want me to love her. Are you here to prank Wilma too, Elise? Jacob, why did you tell her? What's this about pranking Miss Wilma? It's nothing to do with you. Oh, no you don't. Out with it, you two. Either spill it or I'll be telling Miss Wilma everything I just heard. Please, Elise, don't tell anyone. Join us then. Let's prank her together. Apfel? His name's Apfel? Deal. Wait, no. Hooray! So, what's this about? Buckets. Buckets? We're hanging a bucket of water above the inn's front door, Elise. So that when she comes out, splash. And how are you two expecting to do this without being seen? Well... They're just gonna wing it. What is this? It's filled with dirt. That Wilma tried to make a planter, but it fell flat, huh? Okay. Seems like most of the town is blocked off. We have 2 potential jobs we can do. I guess we'll just do this one since we're right here. Came by just in time, Elise. You seem a little anxious, Miss Elma. How can I not be, with all this rubbish scattered about town? Anyhow, won't you fetch me some apples? Alright, I'll do it. I'll lend you a hand, Miss Elma. See that you bring me the absolute ripest, you hear? Only makes me want to bring her rotten ones. How? How many apples do these folks need, anyhow? It's raining apples.
It's raining apples!
Okay, move. Seems simple enough. Pretty sure those are rotten, right? An anvil? Round 2. Who the fuck is throwing anvils? $160, rank S. Fuck yeah. Try again? No. Why would I spend money to try again? You win. Perfect, Elise. Rather motivated today, aren't you? Oh wow, she gave me 60 bucks. I'm not certain that's how I'd put it, but I suppose I am. Why, I'd say it's time you learn to take a compliment, lassie. Thank you, Miss Elma. Story event task available. There you are, lassie. Here I am. You've heard, I'm sure, about the windstorm, yes? Oh, to hell with that nonsense. I'm talking about the festival. What about it? My, Elise, I didn't take you for a simpleton. Whatever. Just brush it off. I would appreciate it if you didn't waste my time. My, don't get in a temper now. I need your help with the inn is all. I've already talked to Freya. She's lending a hand as well. It'll go by faster with the both of us at least. Oh, don't be silly. You'll be cleaning up. I need Freya's eye for the flower garlands. Why, you'd best be prepared to lend a hand, you hear? Well, I don't think I'm gonna be lynched for being a witch anytime soon. Check the shop again. I mean, I got 9 matches, so it's pretty good. Oh, there's Wilma and Welma? Okay, so I have 9 of those. Gives +1. That gives +2. Probably... Oh, those are her stock. I see. Let's get one more match. I mean, 10 matches sounds good. We'll just grab 2 of these. And probably spend the rest on food. I mean, I'll grab 1 of these as well. I don't know what's coming, so... That's good for now. We can be frugal. Old folks' homes are left behind to rot after they go to meet their maker, huh? Such a waste, isn't it? So fucking rude. Imagine living across Wilma's Inn. Damn. Father Hans knows what's best for us, Odalie. Is everything alright? Bertha said it came from Woodland. Oh yeah, they're just talking about the windstorm. Gather your prayers and compose yourself now. I guess I'm being pretty good at not being suspicious. I don't think I have any suspicion at all. Is this a main story thing? Or is this a task? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, look at that. The buttons on the bottom actually go with what I'm doing. That's cool. Oh, Elise. Have you seen Miffy? I ought to make sure she's doing her daily reading. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. Have you tried asking Miss Loralee? Yes, I was told she was sent to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Elise, I can only pray she's alright. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Won't you please tell her if you see her? Does that get added? Okay, we got another task there. I want to see what the story mission is, though. Save again as well. You guys look really depressed. Look at the doggy! I haven't seen this girl before. Elise, Elise! I'm busy. Shoo shoo. You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood. Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. Coward, coward. Oh, I'll show you the coward. Give me that. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, they're horseshoes. Oh, she's good. Yeah, that was a family redneck activity my family used to do in the yard. Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater. You're a cheater. Why, you... Scatter like cockroaches. Is there anything else going on right now? Oh, Elise. Perfect timing. What's the matter? Poor Odalie's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. It's 'cause she's a witch! I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Miss Ariane? Ah, it's taking a while, but it's coming along. Odalie won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... Anything else to do outside of tasks? I don't know where the main story is supposed to be at. Alright, investigate the notes. Said it was at a crossroad. There's nobody in here. We're gonna run, breaking all the rules. So, let's see. Oh, who's this? Miss Dorothy is looking for you, Molly. Eek! Wait, Muffy? Is this a Harvest Moon reference? Not the daily readings. Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm not going back, Elise. It's a Sunday. So, I'm working either way, aren't I? Ah, but you're different. You're just built different. What's that? I'm just a girl. I can't be working all day like you. Wow. So you're really not gonna go then? Okay. I bet she's a witch too. Look at her. Check out the note. Working on a Sunday again? Wow, these people are not interesting. Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say. We've been considering rebuilding these homes. These piles of rubble? What for? Told you, fellas, not a soul in Kieferberg will give it the time of day. I don't see how it'd be worth the hassle, that's all. It's such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. But who would choose to settle in Kieferberg of all places? Come now, folks. If we don't rebuild our town, who will? You're right, Gustav. This is our home after all. There's no swaying you two, is there? Can I get on the swing? This silly old thing. To think Lepkichin and I used to spend entire afternoons taking turn on the swing. And it's like, it's just something simple. Is this the crossroads they were talking about? Do I need to examine it? Use. Doesn't seem like this is what I should be using here. Let's see, we got... We'll go ahead and eat this. Yeah, and she has a broom. I'll look at this one more time. Crossroads beyond the maypole. Oh, we're at the crossroads. The music. Stop. And such an effective way to just increase tension. Just stop the music completely. Let's see, it said maypole. Well, it also says thirst be quenched. Do I need like a drink? And use that. Hmm. Can't inspect that, interestingly enough. Wait, what is this thing? Seen any witches about here? The Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. Wait, do I need to use the note here? Maybe? Figure if anything was a maypole, it would be that. It's locked me in. Like, you can't go anywhere. I don't know what to do, though. I'm stumped. Unless you can't do it today. You're supposed to do it. But I don't know. I mean, it says current next in the story. But it also says notes. I mean, I found one note. Yeah, I figure it. I guess it's gotta be some other time then. Got $29. Let's grab a bread and a pretzel. Actually, a pretzel sounds really good right now. This will help her. Why don't you chop me some firewood for tonight? Yeah, that is a good point. Why not just use the branches? Oh, I wouldn't want to touch those. Was she too good for branches? I'll be on my way. To be fair, she's not really dressed for it, so... Chop, chop, chop. A chop, B kick. This guy's just fucking around. Why would he put shit that isn't logs? This guy's an asshole. I'm just gonna throw all these live animals in front of your face. Like, the very first thing he threw at me was a goat. S. S for sexy. That's me. Chop, chop, chop. My goodness, Elise. I thought you'd be busy preparing for the festival, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, Elise, this isn't nearly enough for your work, but I'll give you one of my cheeses once they're set. Thank you so much, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, it's Freya. Thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped to pay Miss Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. A recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now that's a little unexpected. Oops. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Miss Gretel's? It's a little embarrassing, but Papa, well, he's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Freya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. Well, it says that the story quest won't cause a time period pass, so can I do anything now? No. Interestingly, I don't get the option to use anything. Whoops. Smash the button. Okay. Well, it's interesting that it gave me the option to use it before. Not now, so who knows. Well, we got a hot date already, so... Wait, I see it now. I see it now. There it is. Can I even go over there? I can. It's creepy.
What?
Oh dear.
Is this?
This place is so stuffy. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items or she might go mad. Can't have that. Acquired diary entry number 1. Oh, this looks fucking scary as shit. What's this? A miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. After last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. Not only for Saint Walpurga's sake, but for old Holly's as well. Huh? Granny Holly? On her deathbed, old Holly confessed to all her sins. I told you she was a witch! Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise. Of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed was granted. That the woodland itself granted her wish for a child. As she put it herself, he granted her wish for a heavy price. Uh-oh. How can this be? What did old Holly truly mean to say? If this truly did happen and Elise was conceived by Saint Walpurga's divine intervention, yet if not for Saint Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Holly didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. What is going on here? I'd best hold on to this piece of paper. Yeah, this is creepy as shit. Tattered note.
What is this?
This is another prayer. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. I beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May you accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Kieferberg welcomes thy blessing, thy guidance. Someone must be leaving these around, but who? There's something else at the bottom. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks, buried within the windmill that once was. This is that old windmill up in the mountains. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. The screen is still shaking. What do I do? Oh, I see. Ah! It's fucking scary. Just get out of there. What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or I think I might need something to clear my mind. That was scary. I like how the monster was claymation, though. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's enough excitement for one day. We got a date to go on. Even though we just met this girl. This is crazy. But I have a crush on you, so go out with me, maybe. That's what she said. It's exactly that. Okay. I think we need some, grape juice. Oh, I see. That didn't give me back a whole lot, did it? That's okay, though. I guess that's kind of like your story meter. What can you handle in one day? What am I doing talking to a goat? I mean, he's cute. All good. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. There you are.
Elise.
I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. I still ought to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out, is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sight on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean?
Oh, that's...
You see, Elise, I've dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Last night, I know this might sound strange, but I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident.
Marine.
What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? Do you like jazz? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but
It's fate, Elise.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh? It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but
Marine.
I don't understand. Ready for what? You'll know, in time.
For goodness sake.
What's with all this mystery? Out with it. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic for me. To me, excuse me. Nostalgic, you say? Your name, your voice, your home. This breeze, even. All that surrounds you, so much of it feels like home to me.
Marine.
That's not possible.
Elise.
It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Never in my life have I ever heard such nonsense, and yet I'm covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I just said.
Marine.
Rosemarine, I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer, if that's alright. I promise I won't be late for supper. Alright. Don't stay out here too long, you hear?
Yes.
I won't. Heart piece acquired. You'll get a love heart after every successful date. Check your progress in the relationships menu. Uh-oh. What's up with the fog? Oh, is it because I'm hungry? I mean, yeah, I'm hungry. I prefer to save the hearts one for when I actually take damage. But you can't live on a diet of only bread. Oh, I'm finally done with work for today. I'd best head over to Miss Gretel's to see Lepkichin. Oh, I just ate and I'm about to have dinner. That's funny. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Guess we'll go see Lepkichin first. First we do have to walk a little ways to get there. Down by the village. Just having a good time. Nothing scary happening here. Not right now. Music is really good. There you are, Lipkichin. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Elise! It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. Oh, nice. Did you make too much today or something? I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise. The kitchen's always had a talent to figure things out, but is this her intuition again, or... Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. Looks like not too much else going on currently. Gotta go back now. Oh, it's windy again. Just gonna power walk.
Elise.
Welcome back. I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? It's not a bad idea in itself, but... How am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. What? I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm. On that note, Rosemarine, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside.
Oh, but
Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night.
but...
Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that? Hear what? I'm taking the broom. You stay here just in case. Find the source of the noise. Oh, every time you light it, you use a match, okay. I guess I should aim to carry around about 10 then, I think. I can hear it. What is that? It's you. Eek. Please spare me, Elise. What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? Oh, she just says her name however she wants. I see.
You know...
I was out on a stroll. I swear on my auntie's name.
Is that so?
Ah, and you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' home every now and then too, don't you? No. What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd best...
Out with it!
I saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. Oh my god, she looks crazy. Don't make that face. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll...
You know...
Why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? What, your mom doesn't fucking feed you? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly...
Oh boy.
Golly, Elise. Why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow?
Out with it!
Mouth shut or I'll throw you in the well. And don't come back, or else.
For goodness sake!
This is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know.
I'm sorry,
It's Rosemarine.
Shush it, you!
Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside.
Yes!
Like witch hat, purple hair. Muffy spying on you. Why does she look like Yuko? Fulfill her daily requests for food items. Wait, and she wants food? She's totally just Yuko. I think the people that made this are into Toho, because like Rosemarine looks like Patchouli and Muffy looks like Yuko. Fulfill her daily requests for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. Wow. Oh, now it gives me the suspicion tutorial. Mind what you say and do. Your best to avoid raising suspicion toward Elise or bear the consequences. Go to bed. I guess I picked up a pretzel, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Great. She's gonna steal all my motherfucking food. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course!
I left the jar ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed. Up you go, you need to make your bed too. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. She really likes hay, I guess. I'll get you a blanket too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not?
For goodness sake!
You're not a goat, Rosemarine. Maybe she is. You don't know that. She's got a voodoo doll on her shirt. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket?
For goodness sake!
I don't see what's so funny.
Please!
You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now. You're the bedroom eyes.
Shush it, you!
I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosemarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere. Where I can live the life I deserve. Well, if you say you can't leave, then you really are a forest baby. Oh, what is this? Are we in a dream? Where am I?
What is this?
Is this a dream? Hello? Oh, this is spooky. Locked. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. This room actually looks a lot like a room I saw in a dream one time, and I remember it very well. Because it was a very lucid dream. Fuck is that? Rebirth. That's what I wished for. Long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts, and, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet to think I would end up like this. Wait, what was that? Oh, oh dear. Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. It does look really nice. It's so bright, but there's no flame. Is it red outside? I'm locked in here. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could— oh, fuck. Why would you do that? Why would you hit me? The items in your inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using them on it. What is that, just the window? It's so bright I can hardly see. I mean, I got a silver key. Oh, it's for the chest. I'm a dipshit. I got distracted by the jump scare. That's what it was. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Another key? I wonder what it's for. Golden key. I'd like moved out of the way because I was afraid something else was gonna jump out at me. Such a long corridor. Truly feels as if I'm inside a palace. Oh dear. Such a strange statue. The serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads AZL. Marble statue of a crow. Its nameplate reads something. Oh fuck. I was trying to save. Sun witch hour. Oh, I'm having dreams during the witching hour? I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, so do I.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Don't forget to turn on your lantern and keep an eye out. Yeah, just stay out of the red circle of death, I guess. Can you close that, please? Escape the room. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys. This actually reminds me a lot of Ebe. If anyone remembers Ebe. That game's like really old, but same energy. These give off such a cold light. Phantasmagoric light. They just... We don't need to run quite yet. Oh no. No, 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 no! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to get so close. It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. Oh, there. Phantasm key. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Okay, well at least I can't seem to fall through the hole. Hmm. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... Yeah, I mean, we don't have time to be fucking around. It's a key. Okay, I don't think we can really go that way. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, we got some bandages. Nice. Okay, we got 3 keys. Foreground stuff is cool. Is there anything over here? I think this is just to get back to the main area, yeah. That's me. Maybe you're also a reborn forest baby. Now you're cursed. Oh no, it's another creepy note. The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Very cryptic. So cool. Oh, the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? What? Really? The door is completely gone. Well, where else can we go in here? Doesn't seem like there's a ton of places. Oh. More bandages. Hey. I guess she says the same thing about all the bookshelves. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now will it work that I have the 4 keys?
This is it!
Yeah. Very good.
What is this?
Or am I? I must be dreaming. It's creepy. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry! Giving off Madoka Magica vibes here. A dream? That left me feeling a little queasy.
Rose and Marine?
Are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Get ready for work. as I die from hunger. Collected fireflies 1. So much for St. Walpurga's protection. I'd have thrown you out long ago, lassie. I wonder if this changes. Doesn't seem like it. I like how the music is goofy, because I'm dying.
Elise.
Good morning, Elise. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early.
For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder, to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? Wow, rude. I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? I've been working like a dog since Granny Holly passed, but now I have you to fret about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? Elise. What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment then. I guess we better eat one bread. I gotta save the pretzel for fucking Muffy.
For goodness sake.
I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Oh, we got the shoes. A pair of shoes? How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? They're wonderful. And they fit me like a glove, too. These shoes. You gotta click your heels 3 times. It's as though they were made for me.
I did it!
All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. For some reason, this part's in Japanese. What is happening? Well, the opening was in Japanese too, so. She died. The end. My god, this guy looks scary. On your feet, Elise. Explain yourself.
Oh, shush it!
What is there to explain, Father? Could you not hear yourself, lass? Parading in a St. Walpurgis place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old jokin'. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. I've always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie.
You old geezer!
Wow. Why you? A witch! A witch of old Holly's kin! Guy's gonna be trouble.
You.
We're gonna have to kill him.
That's enough.
Old Jokin has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. Why, 'cause he's old? He gets a free pass? Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, Father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed.
Oh, shush it!
What does any of this have to do with sin, Father? This old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. Well, the game is called Little Goody Two Shoes, so... Interesting, like it glows red. And then this glows like yellow. I wonder if that has any kind of meaning. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do if it makes you happy. Yet there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Jokin accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, Father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all.
Out with it!
I am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard. Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. What? You're favored by him, Elise. Rightfully so. You're clad in his will from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes. They're cursed, I told you. My shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Get away from me! Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise?
What in the Lord's name?
How do you know my name? His blessings, his will. He himself is watching in your writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true. Yeah, we've already been over this, though. At a price. A price that's too heavy for a normal person to pay.
What is this?
My wishes, you say? Why, yes. Opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desire is unlike any other, Elise. I don't understand. You do, Elise. Tell me, what is it you most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire, that's... fortune. Fortunate you are, Elise. Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. All that's requested in return are 3 gifts made from the testaments to one's desire. Reach his dwelling with all 3 of these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. Uh-oh. A womb, carrier of life. Your basket is to hold all that is sacred. The tender flesh of earthly desire. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. You are to reach the gates of his dwelling carrying all three gifts. Voice your innermost desire. Surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain, for such is his blessing, and such is your desire. Yeah, that doesn't seem ominous or a bad idea at all. I'm sure that's totally fine.
Elise?
Are you listening? Huh? Where did she go?
Elise.
Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go?
Elise?
What's the matter with you?
Lebkuchen.
Oh, it's Lebkuchen, not Lebkuchen, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jacob. I'm alright. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. My, now you've done it, Elise. Well, I don't have any suspicion, so that's pretty good. But I'm gonna die. Help Marlon, help Linda. Those seem to be the two tasks we can complete today. I don't know if, I don't know if the back alleys have been cleaned up yet. But I'm gonna buy some more food. I think I have one piece of bread at least to get started. Oh. Oops. Oh, go ahead and eat some grapes as well. You already got her pretzel. Well, I guess I better give it to her. Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel. Oh, you can't expect me to believe that. It's true. I promise on my auntie's life. Helping her with what, then? Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come visit, you see. She asked me to taste all the pies for the festival. Is that so? It is so. It really is so, Elise. You'd best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that. It's Muffy! Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Don't I need to give her something? Maybe it's I have to give it to her later? Oh no. Got 6. Go ahead and buy 10. Or buy 4. 1 pretzel. Lebkuchen? Oh, it gives you +3, but it's 30. I'll just get 1. Let's see. Oh yeah, looks like it's cleared up. Oddly. Oh, how dreadful. Look at what that windstorm did to our poor alleys. It did away with a few things, I see. You make too little of it, Elise. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Miss Odalie. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them, so why can't you? Old Jokin's just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Oh, here we go again. Ah, that reminds me. I can assure you, Miss Odalie, these shoes aren't... Old Wilhelm's making a rosary for my precious granddaughter Gisela, you see, or Gisela. Won't you please go see if it's ready for me? I suppose. There's eyes in this tree? Wait, what? Kinda like it said hello. Oh, this is the stables and the windmill. Didn't it say there was something at the windmill? Like buried or something? We spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always. You've heard about Eugen's horses, then. Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? I'm getting a couple new ones is all. Nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential to your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. That's great news, Mr. Eugen. For Kieferberg, too, I'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promise, aren't we? How do they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Witchcraft, that's how. Some of these aren't looking so good. Need to water your crops? Hey, Mr. Wilhelm. Miss Odalie asked me to see about her rosary? Ah, that old hag can't give me a moment of peace. Oh, I suppose. Tell her she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will ya? I'll rustle her up a rosary in no time at all. I thought you were making her a new one. In a way, Les. Haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me. at the windmill. It's animated. Still has more frames than Scarlet and Violet. Acquired toy horse. If it wasn't for Granny Gretel, I'd have to make my own bread every other day. Look at the horses and the pigs. Look at this circle. Mushrooms. Seems like something special is supposed to happen there. Mr. Wilhelm says you can come by his workshop this afternoon, Miss Odalie. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Wilhelm has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Nice. I was actually gonna buy one of those, so... It makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Thank you, I suppose. Yeah, I am still missing some. And we can choose to go on a date with Freya. Probably do that. Let's see what this way has first. Very nice. Everyone's getting ready for the festival. Well, actually, what's-her-face wanted to see us at the church, so... You gotta pick up your eggs. Where do I get the eggs from? Gotta shoot a chicken? What do you mean? I don't know how I would shoot them, though. I don't have a slingshot or anything. Unless you mean like shoo. I'm here for my earful, I suppose. You're no child, Elise. I'll spare you, Elise. You're aware you've said too much. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know that. I agree it was their fault, Elise, but we both know this will only get you the wrong kind of attention. Old Jokins, to be exact. I'm well aware. There's no real need for you to fret over this, you know? There is the utmost need for me to fret over it, Elise. I'll keep Father Hans from dwelling on it too much. Really? Does nothing happen? Alright. Why don't you meet me here at dusk, Elise? We could both use a little downtime, wouldn't you say? I'll be here. That's okay. It's a little early, but I do need to stop because I've got like a massive migraine coming on. So I think it's best if I take a break. But I had a lot of fun playing this, so I'm gonna play some more on Sunday, and then we'll just go from there. I know. It's like I drank water, but I also did a lot of chores today, so I think I'm just a little tired. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for more fun times, spooky times. Until then. Yeah, kids are funny.